Anyone who questions whether or not we're actual riders, believe it or not, it's part of the job interview. We're not posers here. That doesn't...
I can't wait to go to work every Monday morning to serve the motorcycle riding community as well as the motorcycle industry.
Look at that, look at that.
Good thing here coming in.
This is what we do. We focus on motorcycle injuries and help clients of all stripes.
Oh my God, WLA. Before we get too far into the video, for those of you that don't know, we give away motorcycles. We've given away over 10 so far, and we're not slowing down. We're currently building and giving away a 1960s Harley-Davidson Panhead. The Blockhead community has shown us so much support, so as a thank you, this is our way of giving back to our community that has given us so much opportunity, giving you guys a custom, one-of-a-kind, Blockhead-built motorcycle. Entering is simple. Just head over to blockheadmoto.com, sign up and select a tier for your chance to win. By selecting a tier, you also unlock exclusive perks such as early access to new episodes, exclusive access to our Discord server community, and big discounts on our merchandise. Don't miss out on this incredible opportunity to possibly win this 1960s Harley-Davidson Panhead. Head over to blockheadmoto.com, sign up for your chance to win a Blockhead-built Harley-Davidson. Thanks for watching, guys. Now back to the video. Oi, what up, Block fam? Welcome to the episode where we're riding that bike that we did a bike check on from Ocoee Originals. So yeah, if you guys didn't see the bike check video going over this thing, it is done up to the absolute nines, setting just like here, man. It does feel skinnier than a normal bagger because he's taken in the sides with the FXR style panels. Get them Ocoee floorboards, looking great. They feel really nice too. It's like mid floorboards. Dang. And they got little baby crown wheels too. So, what are we doing?
We are going to see the bike reveal for the 2023 Chopper Friends Throwdown. A bunch of bike builders basically challenge each other to see who's going to build the raddest shit. This year it's Choppers, last year was FXR. So they rolled all their bikes in and we're going to go check them out.
Alright guys, we're in a new location. Ocoee, thanks bro. I'm gonna be thanking him like this entire episode. So you guys have seen Giselle on the channel before if you're longtime viewers. What are you doing for Law Tigers now?
Basically the dream job. So I do their social media and like social media management, which means I get to work with people like you, which is pretty awesome. Like I get to talk to all my friends and get paid to do it and do things like Arizona Bike Week and share how awesome this rally is with everybody. So I'm in from Florida too, riding around. I don't have it with me, but I'm gonna be riding a Deadwood Custom Cycles FXR.
Oh, sick.
Going to pick that up. I'm like the FXR fanatic. It's like my favorite bike of all time. So really stoked to be on one of those here in Arizona. So when I run into you guys tomorrow, I'll be on too.
Nice.
Ari's got all the great bikes. He's actually got some classic Harleys inside. We'll show you his bike before we take you into his office. Anyone who questions whether or not we're actual riders, believe it or not, it's part of the job interview. They're like, what do you ride? How long have you been riding?
Not technically, but wink, wink.
Not posers here. That doesn't fly.
It's like, what is your motorcycle?
This was built by Paul Yaffe, Paul Yaffe's Bagger Nation. He tricked out all Law Tigers. I mean, literally right here. This is a Trask exhaust. Law Tigers right here on the flare.
You got Law Tigers in the gauges.
In the gauges.
Come on, look at this.
Yeah, it's the Tiger Glide is the name of this thing. Yeah.
Bar hardware, like
all the accents.
out,
Yeah, the floorboards are orange and black.
Is this is metal?
Yeah.
Carbon fiber wheels.
Carbon wheels. This thing is stupid fast. Yeah, this is gonna be on display at Westworld after we get done riding it. This is actually new HQ. So you can see we're still doing stuff like touching windows here, restuccoed.
Oh my God, WLA.
Yeah, I'll let you kind of geek out over this, and I'll let Ari move on.
Never do well on like explaining roles, positions, or anything, so I'm gonna hand it over.
My name is Ari Levenbaum, and I am the CMO and co-owner of the Law Tigers, America's motorcycle lawyers. And my father and I started this business 21 years ago. He is an attorney, and I actually am a former school teacher, now turned marketing guy and rider enthusiast. And we just decided to, he decided rather to come up with a cool brand and support our fellow riders. And obviously if they're in need and they're injured in a motorcycle accident, God forbid, we're here to help, but we're so much more than that. We're really a lifestyle brand. We're here to help all aspects of the riding community, whether it's dealers, manufacturers, the riders, anywhere that, you see community, riding community, culture, we try to be part of that and support it. And so today we are at our corporate headquarters. I just bought this building about a year ago because we're growing so quickly. We're in 30 states and growing, and we need to carry inventory, and we need to have like office space. So this is the new building, the new Law Tiger headquarters in Scottsdale, Arizona. And actually Westworld, where Arizona Bike Week is right down the street. And so I want to give you a quick tour of the place, a couple of my bikes in my collection, and just give you an insider's tour.
Right.
Like I said, we just built it a few months ago. I have a bunch of cool artwork that's going to be going up. So a cool Crocker from one of the museums out in Alabama. Well, that's an original Scott Jacobs that I commissioned, early strap tank, Harley-Davidson strap tank, and they did it cut in the desert. These are a couple of Scott's like Sturgis sign prints with some little embellishment done on them. He's a good friend of mine. This here is Daniel James, great guy, and he's done the Chase artwork. That's Jody Perowitz, good friend of ours, and her dad, Dave Perowitz, holding a gun. He's a legend. This is my father, our founder and CEO.
Howdy.
We're a father-son duo, and like I said, very fortunate to be able to work with him and do what we're passionate about, which is riding, but also helping the riding community. And it's just a great thing that we have going on here. So, awesome. You want to give say anything to his audience?
Hi, audience. I'm the father. In my old age, I'm sort of a disgruntled comedian. I love what I'm doing. I still, like my son, have the passion for the Law Tigers. I can't wait to go to work every Monday morning to serve the motorcycle riding community as well as the motorcycle industry.
Amazing.
Top of mind all the time.
Well, we appreciate all the hard work and the effort. Thank you.
All right. This is more artwork. Like I said, this is stuff I bought this at an Amicum auction. So we'll be putting up all this artwork. There's a little article that was done on my bike right there.
I told you it's a Tiger Glide.
Yeah. Paul aptly named it that. Paul Athens. So a couple conference rooms, small conference room, main conference room. This is my BSA 59 BSA Golden Flash. Picked it up at Mecum a few years ago. And then this we picked up at an auction also. It's a little Indian scooter. These things used to get dropped out of airplanes in World War II because they were so small and mobile.
Could you imagine seeing one of these things just like with a little parachute on top?
Yeah, I know, isn't that crazy? And the handlebars fold down, the seat goes down, so it becomes very compact. Back here is our warehouse space, and this is where we keep all of our inventory, and eventually this is where I'll end up keeping some spare bikes. It's like I said, about a little under 5,000 feet, and I just put in a new door, roll-up doors, because the other ones are pretty beat up. The building's, like I said, older. New air conditioning. Basically, the whole building was gutted. And this is just the beginning. We're starting to staff up our inventory. This will be full in the next probably month or so. Koozies, do-rags, 2 different types of notepads, sticker sheets, clothing up the wazoo, mouse pads, floor mats, Basically anything that either is useful to a shop, and right now we're working on a co-branded rubber mat with all the cycle gears. We just inked a deal with them. We have like Dennis Kirk putting our product in all their packages. We have Revzilla putting sticker sheets of ours and theirs and their stuff. So we really look to find partners that are like-minded, that can support us and we can support them. And the whole point is to just educate riders on safety and awareness and also support them in any way we can. So yeah, this is a representation of the product, and we're servicing, you know, the entire country. Like I said, we're in 30 states and growing. So each of my member firms, and these are law firms that are, you know, supporting the riding community, they have a budget, and their marketing manager, who's really the face of our brand in each market, has a budget, and they order the product and they give it out at shops, they go to events, they pass out swag, and we warehouse it here and then ship it to them whenever they need it.
People can go to your website and get free, like all this stuff for free.
Yeah, yeah, there's some free stuff we can get on there, yeah. Most importantly, if, God forbid, you're ever injured in a motorcycle accident, please call us or somebody, if not us, that's qualified to help you, because we tell people, do not call your insurance company first. Nothing against the insurance. I have a bunch of it. But we're here to look out for you and advocate for you and get you, you know, everything we can in terms of compensation, healthcare you need to get you back on your bike. We're your advocate. You need to call us or a qualified law firm to be there for you from beginning to end. If you don't have insurance, we can find doctors who take liens. We can get your bike repaired or replaced. Make sure that your needs are met. If you're out of work and you need, you know, money for pain and suffering, lost wages, this is what we do. We are motorcycle lawyers that help riders become as whole as possible. And I would also tell people, get your uninsured and underinsured motorists. It's the best thing you can do for you and your loved ones. Oftentimes the people that you're in an accident with don't have any or enough insurance. You have to have your own. And so call your insurance or salesperson and say, I want to get as much insurance as possible and get UM uninsured, UIM underinsured motorist. It's not that much more expensive than your basic coverage, and you just can't afford not to have it if the unfortunate were to occur.
I think for most people, it's like, okay, you've got insurance, you're paying for it, something happens, God forbid, you're supposed to call your insurance company. Then they're just magically gonna help you. But the thing about insurance companies is like, they'll take your money, but they don't wanna spend your money.
Yeah.
So that's where Ari comes in with Law Tigers, and they're gonna make sure that the insurance company is making you whole, like you said.
Yeah, it's funny you mention that, because statistically 60% of all people, I was just telling Giselle this, contact their insurance company in their accident. 60, that's 6 out of 10. And we're trying to tell people, look, whether it's us or someone else, call an attorney first. It's free. There's no upfront costs, no out-of-pocket expenses. If we can't take your case, it costs you nothing. Even if we take your case and we find out there's some challenges, which sometimes it happens, you're not going to be out of pocket anything. When we do take your case and get you a favorable settlement, oftentimes it's going to be significantly more than if you do it yourself.
Yeah.
The insurance companies are owned by multinational corporations. They're stockholders they're beholden to. Their job is to pay out as little as possible because it affects their bottom line, their profitability.
Yep.
So whether it's your own insurance or someone else's insurance you're claiming against, you really need an advocate, someone that's there to help you. You need to have specialists on your side, accident reconstruction as we hire, biomechanical engineers. So when a case is tricky and we have to either file on it, meaning file to go to trial, we bring in these experts. I have every year a summit with all my lawyers here, and all the lawyers get together to share best practices. We bring in experts, people that can help add value to the case, into the experience, so that you're getting all the representation and all the compensation that you're entitled to. People are predisposed to think, oh, lawyers, they're just, you know, out to make a buck. They're not gonna help me. I mean, we represent thousands of injured riders, thousands, because this is what we do. We focus on motorcycle injuries and help clients of all stripes.
Yeah, God forbid, like you said, you're ever in an accident, hit them up.
LawTigers.com, or you can hit us up at Law Tigers Facebook, right?
Just send me a message, slide into the DMs, that'll be me, 24/7. You can also call 1-800-LAW-TIGERS. We got people answering the phone, people, not bots, answering the phone all the time. So better safe than sorry, that's what I tell my friends. If you're not sure, just call.
Super cool to meet you
Yeah, nice
and
to
to
meet you
learn
too.
about the company and the culture that you guys have. This is basically a great insight into the fact that like Law Tigers, they're the real deal. So if you guys need help, if something, God forbid, does happen, be sure to hit them up. Links down in the description below, or website, lawtigers.com. Hit up Ari. Tell them you want some free swag.
Yep.
If you guys are in the area local, swing by, say what's up, attend one of the events, look for the big tiger heads. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Law Tigers tent for meet and greet stuff. Met a couple people, got a little bit of a breather. So here we get this Law Tiger dude to entertain us now. Gotta be hot as hell in there. You gotta do it again. Gotta get that dismount of yours that you did earlier. Just not at me this time.
There it is.
Hit the mark.
Hey man, I almost took out your tooth. You almost took off my pinky.
Yeah, see?
We're even.
Tit for tit, right? What's that, eye for eye?
Yeah, tit for tat. Tit for tit.
So Blockhead handed me this camera and then told me one thing, you have to narrate. Okay, here we go. Lionel is the VP of Grassroots for Law Tigers. He was so generous to bring a fresh brisket to Arizona for our influencers, our friends in the industry, and most importantly, our giveaway winners who are here. When did you put this on?
10 p.m. last night, so we're pushing 18 hours.
So it's 18 hours smoked. Look, I mean, look at that. 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 Juicy meat. This is the first year that we did this, what we call our Arizona Bike Week breakaway giveaway. We picked 7 winners who were able to bring actually a guest with them to attend Arizona Bike Week completely on us and Cruise America. They received meet and greet with a band on Wednesday night. They received passes to the rally. Lionel, very gracious, is giving them a nice dinner tonight. We invited you, Block, we invited Adam Sandoval, and then a bunch of builder friends of Law Tigers will be here, and we're all just gonna hang out, enjoy some barbecue on the last big night of the rally.
Sick.
Yeah.
That's awesome. All right, guys, back in Florida after that trip to Arizona, and it was just amazing. It was super cool being able to hang out and get to know the people at Law Tigers. So big thanks to Law Tigers for bringing me out. Big thanks to Cruise Originals for giving me a bike. I really appreciate you, man, to be able to ride around and explore Arizona and attend Bike Week and all that stuff. It was really amazing. I've never been to Arizona Bike Week before and can't thank Law Tigers enough. Longtime channel sponsor, guys. I hope that gives you some insight into who they are as a company and why we choose to work with them. If you enjoyed the video, do me a favor, hit the thumbs up. If you guys aren't subscribed, you want to see more motorcycle content like this, such as us building this bike, that bike, whatever. We got lots of builds going on back here at the shop, right back to work here in Orlando, Florida. If you want to book service, head over to blockheadmoto.com or blockheadgarage.com, fill out the form, we'll get you on the schedule. Thanks for watching, guys. Until next time, ride safe out there, stay vigilant. Catch you next one.